Okay, friends, welcome to Let's Find Out About It. Today we're going to talk about colors and all the different things that can happen.
I like colors.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I like colors too. I like lots of different colors. So I have something to show you from Max's Dragon Shirt, and that's the book that we read today at reading time. So I wanted to show you the very first page in the book. And so I see that Max is wearing his old pants in this picture. And remember, what did Ruby think about Max's old pants? Do you remember what she thought?
She thought he needed new ones.
Yeah, she did. She thought they were disgusting. She thought they were really yucky. Why do you think she thought that?
She has a purse that has a heart on it.
She does have a purse that has a heart on it. I bet she likes to go shopping. Remember they went to the department store?
They went shopping.
They did go shopping. Do you know why she thinks his pants are disgusting? Do you have an idea?
Because he has paint all over them.
He does.
He didn't wear a smock.
He didn't wear a smock. You're right, Heather. He has, there's some stains. Maybe they're from, he was eating ice cream, or maybe they're from he was playing outside. I see some green stains. Maybe that's from the grass. But I also see that some of his pants are kind of light here, and then if you look really closely with your best looking eyes, that part of his pants is dark blue. So some parts are really light and some parts are really dark. And that's because his pants had faded. Maybe it was really sunny outside and the light from the sun faded his pants. So some parts are really light and some parts are really dark. And sometimes if we wash our clothes in the wash machine and there's water in the wash machine, that could fade our clothes too. Yeah, you look like you have a lot of things to think about with his faded pants. Okay, let's see. Now I have something else to show you. I have a folder, and in my folder there is a piece of black paper. So look at this paper. What do you see?
It's black.
It is black. It is black, and I notice it's really bright. It's really bright black.
No one's written on it or colored on it or anything.
It looks new.
It does look new.
But you know what? This has been in my folder just like this for a couple weeks, and it still looks like new. Why do you think that is?
Because no one wrote on it?
Because nobody wrote on it, and because my folder protected it. And so no light could get into it, so it didn't get to fade. Remember we said that Max's pants faded because of the sunlight? But this didn't fade because it's protected from the light. Now look, I have another piece of black paper to show you.
That one's not new.
You don't think so?
No.
How come?
Because it looks different than that one.
Let's look at them together. Let's compare them. So how does it look different? I know it has the shapes on it, but how else does it look different?
It looks brown.
It does look brown. It almost looks like brown or maybe like gray. How do you think it got like that?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, I'm going to tell you. Remember I told you that this was in its little folder and it's protected from the sun and the light? This one wasn't protected. I actually hung this in the window, like in the window right there. I hung it in the window for a whole week. And I had these little pieces of paper on it. And I hung it in the window and it became like brown or kind of dull looking. It faded because of the sun. And I have some shapes that I paper clipped onto the paper. What do you think this paper looks like underneath the shapes?
It's going to look like this one.
It is?
It is. It's going to look like this one.
What?
Because they were on top of it. Like the folder was on top of it.
Oh, let's see if you're right, Heather. Okay, so I'm taking this kind of like a circle. Yeah, it does. It does look like that. It hasn't faded at all. It's really dark. It's bright black. Okay, let's take this. I don't know what kind of shape this is. Let's take this one off. Same thing. You were right. So the shapes protected it so that they didn't get faded from the sun. But this part's really doesn't look very black. Are you ready for the fun part of Let's Find Out About It? Me too. Okay, so everyone at Let's Find Out About It is going to get their very own pieces of black paper. You're going to get 2 pieces of black paper, and you're going to get a white crayon. The first thing that you're going to do, Heather, is you're going to write your name on both pieces of paper, wherever you want to write your name. I'm going to do the same thing.
You can see the white on the black.
You can. That's why we did white, because if we had black, it'd be hard to see it. Okay, so you wrote your name on that one. Okay, and you wrote your name on that. Now we have to flip them over. Okay, so now you're going to get your very own folder, just like mine, and you're going to pick which of your black pieces of paper you want to put in your folder.
I'm going to put this one.
This one. And we're going to keep this for a week, and we're not going to touch it. And then we're going to look at it in a week and see what happens to that black piece of paper. What do you think is going to happen?
Nothing.
No? How come?
Because it's in the folder.
It's in the folder?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't think it's going to fade?
No, and no one's going to write on it or draw on it because it's going to be in the folder.
Just like mine was in the folder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I have 2 different shapes for you, and I'm going to give you 2 paper clips. And you're going to decide where you want to clip that on your black paper, and then we're going to hang them in the window.
These are funny shapes.
They are. What do you think they are?
I don't know. This one kind of looks like a whale.
It does look like a whale, and it's blue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the other one looks like. Maybe
it's a whale.
I think the other one looks like a cloud, maybe. So you can choose wherever you want to clip them on.
But the clip, it doesn't reach.
Do you need some help?
Yeah, because, like, you can't...
So you put your clip there. And then can you move it? Here, I'll hold the paper. Oh, you did it.
So you have to kind of put it over here.
You have to put it close to the edge so that the paper clip can reach it?
Okay.
Okay. So then we're going to hang this in the window for 1 week, and next week at Jumpstart during center time, we're going to have this out, and we're going to see what happened to the black paper. What do you think is going to happen to this paper, the one that we're going to hang up in the window?
This is going to look different.
This part
Only
is?
this part. Not the part under here, but only this part.
And why do you think the part under here is not going to look different?
Because the sun can't get to it.
Yeah, because the shapes are going to protect it. Mm-hmm. And it's going to look like mine, how mine had this part was faded, and the part underneath the shapes wasn't faded.
But why does this fade?
Why does that fade? Mm-hmm. It's because the sun, and if it's out in the window, the sun hits it, and the sun makes it fade.
But why?
But why? I don't know. Do you want to find out?
Mm-hmm.
How could we find out?
I don't know.
Well, sometimes if there's things that I want to know and I don't know how to figure out the answer, sometimes I can ask a teacher, or sometimes we can look it up in a book, like a dictionary or encyclopedia. Sounds like you really want to do that. You do? Okay, let's let all of our other friends finish and let's find out about it, and then let's go find some books in center time and see if we can figure out the answer.
Okay.
Okay, Heather, thanks for playing with us at Let's Find Out About It.